If you're thinking about grabbing the Garmin Dash Cam 47 for your car, hang on. Because while this pocket-sized dash cam promises crisp 1080p HD video with a handy 140-degree wide-angle lens, there are a few surprises you might not expect. But here's what surprised me. Despite its slick size and smart features, it's not all smooth sailing with this device. In fact, some of its touted perks could actually drive you a little crazy. Today, I'm going deep on the Garmin Dash Cam 47 to reveal the good, the bad, and the should you really buy it moments. Whether you're a daily commuter, rideshare driver, or just want peace of mind parked outside your favorite cafe, stick around. I'll give you all the details so you can decide if this $119.99 device is truly worth it or just another gadget that's a bit too smart for its own good. And trust me, there's more to this dash cam than just video quality. Ready to find out what you need to know? Let's dive right in. First, let's talk about what the Garmin Dash Cam 47 does well, because it's not without merit. This little guy boasts a 140-degree lens that records sharp 1080p HD video using Garmin Clarity HDR optics, promising clear footage both day and night. It's tiny enough to remain almost invisible on your windshield, which is fantastic if you don't want something shouting, "I have a camera," from your dashboard. Plus, it automatically records incidents with timestamp, GPS location, and date, which is crucial if you're ever in an accident and need solid evidence. The voice control feature is pretty neat, allowing you to save videos or take snapshots hands-free in multiple languages like English, German, French, and more. There's also the parking guard mode, which keeps an eye on your car and alerts you if something happens while you're away. Though this only works if you've got a constant Wi-Fi connection and the Garmin Drive app installed on your phone. And if you're the kind of person who likes to spy on their car remotely, you can access the camera's live view, again via Wi-Fi and the app, so you can monitor your ride from afar. Sounds perfect, right? But here's where the problems start to show. For one, the reliance on Wi-Fi for those cool features means you need a fairly strong and stable connection at all times. If your Wi-Fi is spotty, or your phone and camera aren't syncing properly, you'll lose out on those remote monitoring perks. So much for being smart if you constantly have to babysit the connection. Also, the voice control isn't as reliable as you might hope. It only understands commands when spoken clearly in specific languages, and occasional misinterpretations can leave you yelling at your dash cam like it owes you money. I mean, if it recorded my angry rants, I'd have enough blackmail material for life. Plus, some users have complained about inconsistent triggering. Sometimes it'll start recording when the car bumps slightly, sometimes it won't. The automatic 15-second event marker clips can miss crucial moments if the sensor isn't quick enough. Another sticking point lies in the parking mode alert system. Since it demands constant power and Wi-Fi, you can't really expect it to work flawlessly unless you have a way to keep your dash cam always on and connected, which for many means additional accessories or modifications. That adds to the setup complexity and cost. Speaking of cost, at $119.99, this isn't a throwaway gadget. So you want your dash cam to be solid reliability-wise, because a video that doesn't save during an accident isn't much use, right? Let's not forget the driver alerts, which include warnings for forward collision, lane departures, and speed camera notifications. Sounds comprehensive. However, in reality, these alerts can be erratic. They might pop up too late, or sometimes not at all, especially in tricky weather or road conditions. Red light and speed camera warnings aren't even available everywhere, so don't count on these features unless you live in a supported region. It's like buying a GPS but only getting half the maps loaded. You might be wondering, with all these hiccups, who is the Garmin Dash Cam 47 really for? It's probably best suited for drivers who want a compact, easy-to-install camera primarily for high-quality daytime recording and basic incident review. If you're tech-savvy and willing to tweak settings and accessories to optimize Wi-Fi connections, you might appreciate the parking guard and live view features. But if you want a plug-and-play, foolproof dash cam that records everything perfectly without fuss, this might leave you a bit frustrated. Here's a quick story. One frustrated driver shared that they installed the Dash Cam 47 hoping to capture any hit-and-run incidents while parked on a busy street. Unfortunately, without a stable Wi-Fi connection, the motion alerts rarely worked, and by the time they checked the footage, the window it captured was just a few seconds of a passing cat walking by. So if you live somewhere with unpredictable internet, that parking guard feature could turn out to be a fancy paperweight. But before you start thinking this Garmin device is all problems and no perks, let's zoom in on some bright sides. The video quality is consistently praised by many buyers, especially the HDR optics that really shine in varying light conditions. No pun intended. Crisp detail on license plates, street signs, and the like can be life-saving in insurance disputes. Also, this dash cam is surprisingly discreet, which is a plus if you don't want your car interior looking like a spaceship. Joke time. Why did the dash cam bring a ladder to the party? Because it wanted to help with the car's high-definition footage. Okay, I'll stick to reviewing and leave the comedy to the professionals. Another fun feature is the automatic upload of saved videos via Wi-Fi to Garmin's secure online vault. So if your phone gets lost or stolen, your clips remain safe online. However, some have noted that uploads can be slow or spotty depending on your network, so patience is key. The setup is generally straightforward, with a suction mount that holds tight and intuitive menu navigation on the camera. Plus, the voice commands help you save time and keep your hands on the wheel. Just remember, it doesn't respond to every accent or muffled command. So don't be surprised if you need to repeat yourself like you're arguing with a stubborn GPS voice. Speaking of stubborn, here's where many users recommend setting realistic expectations. This isn't a luxury dash cam that takes care of everything without input. You'll need to keep it charged, maintain your Wi-Fi connection for some features, and occasionally update firmware to keep it running smoothly. If you're okay with that, then this device can be a neat addition to your car, especially if you prioritize video quality and don't mind losing out on some premium features occasionally. Another joke to lighten things up. What did the driver say to the dash cam? You're really capturing my worst angles. Hey, even technology has insecurities, right? So, to sum up, the Garmin Dash Cam 47 hits some marks with its compact design, clear video quality, and smart features like voice controls and GPS tagging. However, the Wi-Fi dependency for many cool extras, occasional glitches with voice recognition, and inconsistent driver alerts could dampen the overall experience. Now here's a question to you. Are you willing to deal with these quirks in exchange for top-notch 1080p footage and the discreet size this camera offers? If you want a budget-friendly dash cam that delivers solid footage, but don't mind occasionally troubleshooting connectivity and feature limitations, this could be a solid pick. But if you're looking for a device that just works perfectly out of the box without fiddling with Wi-Fi or apps, you might want to keep shopping. Remember, no gadget is perfect. There's always a trade-off somewhere. Before I let you go, here's a tip for anyone snagging the Garmin Dash Cam 47. Make sure you're ready for the Wi-Fi dependence, and check your car's power options if you plan to rely on features like parking guard or live view. Having a power bank or a continuous power source adapter can save you headaches. Final joke. Why did the dash cam break up with the phone? Because it needed some space to record. Technology relationships, always complicated. Alright, if after hearing all this you're still interested, and I hope you are, you can find the best price on Amazon linked in the description below. Remember, prices on these gadgets can change fast, so it's worth grabbing it when you see a good deal. Thanks for watching this honest review of the Garmin Dash Cam 47. Hit that like button if you found this helpful, Subscribe for more Real Talk reviews, and drop a comment if you have any questions or your own thoughts about this dash cam. Safe driving and happy recording.